Fast Fusion.
Most of the time when I'm judging a game, price is a factor, but it's not really something I bring up or give that much weight to. When I'm reviewing a game, I should be doing it based off of the merits of the game itself, and price shouldn't be front and center. The only time I'm compelled to bring up price is when it feels like the price of the game doesn't match the quality of the game. Otherwise, I'll review a game based off of how good it is, and then if anybody watches it, they can decide if they think it's worth it to spend, however much money it costs. I didn't constantly bring up the price of Mario Kart World in my review of that because the game felt high quality and, it cost a premium for that quality. But on top of that, the price wasn't the reason I was disappointed in that game. I had bad things to say about that game because of the way the game was, not because of the price. I've got an upcoming video about Shadow Labyrinth, and I'm not going to be constantly harping on, the fact that it's cheap because the quality feels like the quality that a $30 game would be. I bring all this up to say this. Fast Fusion would have gotten a glowing review from me if it cost $50. It only costs $15. If you are even mildly interested in racing games and you have a Switch 2, Fast Fusion is a must buy, and the price tag makes it so easy to.
Fast Fusion is the fourth game in the Fast series, developed by Shinen Multimedia. I think I pronounced that right. And it follows the same basic formula as the last three. If you've played those ones, you probably know more or less what you're getting into. I haven't played those games. I had never even heard of those games until I found out about this one. It's stylistically similar to F-Zero, and it kind of feels like a futuristic Star Wars pod racing game. You drive a hovercraft and you phase shift to hit different colored boost pads and collect coins that you get to fill up your boost meter, and also to earn money to unlock new vehicles, fuse them together, buy new tracks, and things of that sort. The controls in the gameplay loop seem like they're basic because they are. The main attraction is the sense of speed this game has. Fast is in the name. You have to take these pretty basic controls and balance that with flying down a track at hundreds of miles an hour trying not to explode. It can't be overstated how well they nail the speed of this game. You really do feel like you are flying down the track, especially in the Supersonic League. This could have been totally botched and it would have ruined the game experience because, like I said, fast is in the title. That's the point of the game, that you're going fucking fast. And they really do nail it, where I feel like a lot of other games that try to kind of fail. There are some small bugs. There are times when you'll explode when you think you didn't hit that wall hard enough to explode, or you might slow down a little bit and not really know why, but these bugs are few and far between and they don't take away from the overall game experience. It's just something I thought I'd point out, is that I have encountered a couple of things where I was like, okay, that didn't feel like that was supposed to happen. There are 5 cups, each with 3 different races and 3 leagues that determine the speed of the cup. There's also 15 unique vehicles that you can unlock, and you can fuse 2 together for a total amount of up to 210 unique fusion combinations you can make. Now, you can't have all of these fusions active at the same time. You only have one of each vehicle. So if you fuse 2 together, you can't fuse that one with any other one. You already made this fusion, but you can unfuse them, and with the fusion history button, you can quickly remake a fusion that you really liked before that you maybe don't quite remember which of these ships you used to make that specific combo. On top of the standard championship mode, you have superhero mode, where you play each race individually, and then if you wipe out in that race, you immediately lose the whole thing. You also have time attack, which I shouldn't have to explain, and a multiplayer mode. You can play up to 4-player split screen or with 2 people with game share. You can game share to a Switch 1 in this game, which I think is pretty cool. I tried it with my wife and we didn't experience any lag or slowdown. The quality was bumped down a little bit, but it wasn't really that noticeable and there was no lag to speak of. So also, most of the time when I play, it's going to be split screen with my brothers. The music in this game is incredible too, which is the music you've been hearing in the background of this whole video, so that gives you a sense of what it sounds like if that's your style. Fast Fusion looks beautiful with all kinds of different performance options, cool vehicles, and tracks that all feel unique and interesting.
Unfortunately, I generally have less to say about things that I like versus things that I dislike. I could go on and on about, you know, small things I like about this game and how great it looks, and there really is a lot to love here, but I don't want to just say things just to pad the runtime. And most of what's great about this game is going to be difficult to convey through a YouTube video or a review. Really what makes this game great is the feeling you get. You know, you can really feel the sense of speed and these different things that happen. The HD rumble, if you're playing with an official controller, is on point, and it just feels cool when you hit cool jumps, when you do certain things. It feels really good, and it's something that's difficult to convey without you playing it. So I don't want to pad the runtime too much, but I do want to get this video out there and just say this game is awesome. I think it's already underrated. I mean, IGN gave it a 7 out of 10, which according to IGN's score, a 7 out of 10 is good. If I was rating it on the IGN scale, I would give it an 8 or a 9. I think this game is incredible. But I don't see that many people talking about it. So I want to get this out there and let you know. Like I said, I'd never even heard of the other games. Fast RMX apparently was really good on the original Switch and pushed its boundaries the same way this game appears to be doing on the Switch too. It, like I said, it looks beautiful. So I am going to play, after the outro, I'm going to play a little bit of gameplay that's without me over top of it, because I think that might be able to help you get a sense of how it plays a little more than me just talking, or me talking, you know, while I'm in front of it. So if you are interested, stick around for that. I'm just going to play a little bit, maybe a lap or two on a track, just to give you a taste of what it feels like. But that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. You know, just let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. Check out some of my other videos. I actually have a few up that I'm happy with now. I've been taking a couple down because I want to do stuff that's higher effort, that I put more time into. I've been scripting these videos more and doing shit like that. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. I have not been working at it enough this month, but work has been crazy. So doing what I can. I got videos coming out relatively soon. Like I said, I got a Shadow Labyrinth video coming out once I get that game finished and get a script written and all that. Should be out within a couple of weeks. And I got Donkey Kong Bonanza, so I will be talking about that at some time also. But that's it for this one. So I'll see you next time. Peace.